today definitely didn't turn out like I expected it to.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Speedy's Garage. I'm going to get right to it. This week we're headed back to Beach Bend to do some more 93 octane testing on our 272 Hellraiser pulley. We went last time, we were emailing some logs back and forth with Mike from OST Dyno, and he was checking some things out, making some very small tweaks. When I got home, we started looking through the data a little bit more in depth, and we might have found something that is going to get us off the line a little bit better. We've made that adjustment. We're headed back to the track today to do some more testing. And this is really part of it when you're trying to really get the most out of a car at the track. You have to data log every single run, and you hear me talk about that all the time. Make sure you're data logging your runs at the drag strip. It's very important because you can find what RPM are you launching at, how much timing are you able to sustain down low without breaking the tires loose. All of those things kind of add up, and sometimes you actually have to start making some small adjustments if you're really trying to get the most out of the car based on the track surface and what it can actually take. We've got our new Mickey Thompson ET Street R tires. Those will be the maiden voyage for those. So we got those ready to go. We're hoping for maybe a high 460 foot. If we can get there, we ought to set some pretty good times in the car today. The weather's going to be super nice. I think the high is like 58 or 59 degrees, so it'll be a little bit cooler than that.
Vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Thank you, Waze. Cooler than that when we first get to the track, so we're going to try to get up there, let the car cool off a minute, swap our tires over, and then get right after it. So follow along and let's see how we do today. And I wanted to say something that's been really nice about working with OST Dyno, and I've worked with them for several years. It hasn't ever been a, here's your tune and good luck. They've always provided support, and Mike's been willing to review logs from when I went to the track, make small tweaks if needed, give me advice even on how much tire pressure to run, how long to do the burnout, what mode to set the car up in. So they're really dedicated to their customers and helping their customer get the most out of their cars at the track, and that's been super, super nice. And if I give him a heads up, you know, a few days in advance, like, hey, I'm going to be at the track on Saturday, he'll try to make some time available, and I can text him and say, hey, I've got a data log for you, are you around? And he'll say, yeah, send it on, and I can tether to my phone or get on the track's Wi-Fi or whatever, shoot him a data log literally while I'm at the track, and within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I'll have a tune revision back, or he'll say everything looks good, launch at a higher RPM or launch at a lower RPM or XYZ. He'll give me some advice. So always have appreciated that about OST Dyno. Hello.
Are you racing?
I am.
Okay, $20.
Got you a helper up here today, huh?
Won't last long, though.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, here we go. First pass on the Mickey Thompson ET Street R's. See how we do. Felt pretty good. That launch was awesome. That launch was real good. We'll see how we did. That drag car whooped my ass though. He was gone. Thank you, sir. Woo! We are close.
A little quicker time.
We are so close. That was a 10:03 at 131 miles an hour. 10:03. Looking for that 9-second pass on pump gas. That is real close. A 147 60 foot. Wow. 147 60 foot. Pretty happy with that. We got a little tweaking to do. See if we can't get this thing in the 9s today.
0.4.
Here we go, second pass.
87 miles an hour.
See how we do with this one.
Took a couple bounces before he could straighten it out. Jexley's going to take advantage of that. Hit the finish line first with a 12.4 at 106 miles an hour. Budweiser lane of 14. Jags lane's ready. Budweiser lane's ready. Here comes the tree.
Made the sunroof open. I'm loving these Mickey Thompson tires. I am loving them. All right. We ran a 10:04 at about 135 miles an hour. 1.46 60 foot, which is nice.
Quicker start.
Not bad for this car.
And he picks up
Still
speed
trying to get that 9.
Track. And we have to have a car backed out of the Budweiser lane. A little bit of water leaking from it. 11.2 at 87 miles an hour. Lane and Walter Barnes in the Budweiser lane.
I'm up against a dragster, so this will be interesting. Thank you. See what happens. 10:05. So we ran a 10:03, a 10:04, and a 10:05 today.
Truck off to a really quick start.
So 10:0s. We got just a few hundredths we need to get in the 9s on pump gas. That's the goal.
9.8 to 133 miles an hour. Budweiser.
Well, we've had an incident. Don't know how I feel about it just yet, so I'm not going to talk about that, but you can see Go Mango was on the trailer. And we didn't bring Greg's street tires or street wheels. So I'm going to drive his car back with his weld skinnies on the front and my Hellcat wheels on the back. The Hellcat wheels would not fit on the front. They were hitting the little, I can't even think of what it's called right now, little arm in there. So we're trying to run 9s on 93 octane today. And we were seeing some oddness in the data log and, you know, reviewed it and cross-checked a bunch of stuff. The knock sensor voltages were almost nothing. But for some reason, right when it shifted to 5th gear, it would pull a bunch of timing with short-term knock retard. And we made a couple passes. It kept running 10-0, 10-0, 10-0. Ran a 10-0, let's see, 10-03, 10-04, and a 10-05. And I decided to load up a previous tune that we used when we did it on, we had it on the dyno. And when I loaded that tune in, that was to kind of get a comparison to where we were at. And it had less timing and everything in it than the tune we were already running. But even then, it only had, the tunes we were running all day were only 11 degrees max. And made it to about 2nd gear, and we had some kind of catastrophic failure. So we're going to have to figure out what in the world went on. We're going to grab some dinner. I don't know. Got to think through what we do next. So it's part of racing. It's just disappointing. I was hoping to go home with a nice 9-something second time slip today. Instead, I'm going home with a broke car.